And this time it is from Ohio, Shawanda. Are you there?
Yes. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you have a story to tell or questions to ask us?
I had sort of a question. I'm a defendant in a civil suit brought against a daycare store vet. And I was wondering, because everything that the parents is using against me is evidence they got from Child and Family Services. But Child and Family Services has, like, denied even participating in the civil suit with their immunity. So I was wondering, is it able to do a joiner for, like, damages, or is it just to file federal?
Shawanda, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Yes, me too.
Shawanda?
I think her phone died.
Okay, well, let's move to this next call, Cynthia.
Okay, it's Jay from California. Jay, are you there?
Yeah, Mr. Vincent, good evening to you. Cynthia, good evening to you.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Good evening. Yes, we can, loud and clear. Do you have a question to ask us or some story to tell?
I got a question to ask and some story to tell.
Great, go ahead.
I went to the trial on January 19. Finally, I got trial after 6 months, and I was very shocked at the trial hearing. All the witnesses that I told my attorney, my court-appointed attorney, to present, none of them came. Only the person who was show up by by Zoom is only the social worker who making allegation, who write the report. That's the only one that the attorney want to cross-examine. So I was very dissatisfied about the trial, and not only that, I was cross-examined a little bit, by my attorney. I want to tell more about what happened, the actual evidence and facts, but my mic was mute at some times, for a very long time, so I keep raising my hand to say something to the judge and to my attorney. I didn't get my message straight, so I was very disappointed what happening. And the judge basically make the ruling only, for the argument. They say family argument, the children's afraid or anything. That is the ground why they want to detain the children. I just want to ask Mr. Vincent, is that a clear, convincing evidence? Despite I'm not at home, I was in hospital attending the surgery. Is that giving the court, the grounds to remove the children without any physical, no marks, no bruises, and this has been happening for quite some time already with me. So I'm really upset. I'm going to file an appeal. So just want to ask.
Right. So I'm a little confused, Jay. Why didn't your witnesses testify?
I told my attorney that I need the witnesses who was at the court, the social worker, at the hospital, to come and testify. And my court-appointed attorney said, okay, they will get them in the stipulation or anything like that, and none of them show up, Well, and I keep raising my...
Wait a minute. Did your attorney serve subpoenas on them or to make them show up?
I don't think so, because this attorney always said, she's not. I do not know. The court-appointed attorney somehow, Mr. Vincent, I find them, they are not on the parent side, They are more on the social worker because of the contract or anything. And then we have a pending lawsuit. So maybe they retaliate against me, And I already told the court at the hearing, the children was, the reason why the cops was called by the stepmother, because she's afraid of losing the 2 kids. She won the letter from the social worker. She'd been threatened before. And I furnished the letter to my attorney to prove it that as an exhibit to the court. I do not know what evidence the attorney presented But I'm very disappointed. The children been removed just merely word of mouth, and this been happening since 2016 with me, and I'm really getting very, very disappointed, you know. And they said, because the argument, if I give the money to her cousin, brother helping, is it a crime? You know, I want to ask.
Well, I don't understand that. If you give money to who?
I'm helping my wife's cousin, brother. She needs some money, but I did not get the consent from my wife, and she's a little bit upset, I know. But I'm helping her cousin, brother, because I'm too much devoted my time with my older child who have need a medical help, you know. And she, when she came to me, her medical card was inactive by the county, despite they know that she have a serious medical problem last time for not getting adequate medical needs. And now they're doing the same. I mentioned that to the judge many times, but the judge have no, remorse for what is going on with my daughter. You know, they only care what is the county tell them. And I told them whatever the county knows that I was in the hospital, and I said why they not put that in the report. You know, and I talked this issue many times with the attorney and the chief attorney, you know, and I said, man, you know, like this, if children start being removing for many things like that, you know, then I do not know what to say, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to write a report, you know. I'm going to make a motion to to tell my side of story, because the judge mute my mic, you know, so that I keep raising my hand at the trial, and this is very improper for the judge to mute my mic, so I cannot talk more. How can I keep raising my hand and tell the interpreter who was
2 minutes
that I need to speak to my attorney, but the judge, they just ignore me like I'm not even exist down there. You know? Yeah.
Well, Jay, were you able to testify during your trial?
I testified a little bit only, and they asked me a question. Everything was fine, and I told them I was in the hospital attending the surgery, so I cannot be in two places at the same time. When the allegation made, right, whatever, I don't want to say much because I have a pending criminal case. I just say to the judge that, you know, on the alleged date.
Well, Joe, hold on a second. If you have a pending criminal case, we shouldn't be talking about this on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Jay, I want to thank you for calling, and thank you for listening. After your criminal case is over, why don't you call us back and give us an update on your case, okay?
Okay, sure.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Cynthia?
Yes, we have to take a break.
Yeah, we have to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to be taking more calls, more questions, and listening to more stories, and maybe we can, you can tell us some more information about this website that you've developed and the ideas that you have with it. All right, so this is
Absolutely.
the secret, how to fight child protective services and win. We'll be back after these messages.